Hey, so today we're going to do some really simple math. But this math, it's going to uncover a massive six-figure hole that might be sitting in your auto shop's pocket right now. And it all boils down to one single question.
Seriously, just think about that for a second. If every time the phone rang, it was potentially a $250 job, how many of those can you really afford to just let go? The answer is probably none, right? But the crazy thing is, it's happening all the time.
You see, for most shops, the biggest thing draining their profit isn't what they think it is. It's not a bad month or a slow season. It's this invisible leak, a constant drain on money that's happening right at the front desk every single day, and most people don't even see it.
And here's where the numbers start to get real. Industry data shows that a typical shop misses about 20 to 30% of its calls. So let's be conservative. If you're getting, say, 30 calls a day, that's at least 6 missed calls. Now, 6, that doesn't sound like a total disaster, does it? But just you watch how fast this little number spirals.
Because those 6 little missed calls a day, well, they multiply like crazy. Over just 1 month, that's 180 times a potential customer tried to reach you and couldn't. 180 potential jobs that are just gone.
And this is why it matters so much. We call it the voicemail cliff, and it is brutal. A full 40% of people who get a business's voicemail, they don't leave a message. They don't call back. They just hang up and immediately call the next shop on Google. Poof, they're gone for good.
Okay, so what is the real-world cost of all this silence? Let's stop talking about calls and start talking about dollars and cents. The math is simple, and honestly, it's a little scary.
The arithmetic here is just painfully straightforward. You take those 180 missed calls from the month. We know that 40% of them just fell off that voicemail cliff, right? That means 72 potential jobs vanished. Not because your prices are too high or your service is bad, but simply because nobody was there to pick up the phone.
Now, let's put a price tag on it. You take those 72 lost jobs, you multiply them by that pretty standard $250 repair order, and you're looking at a potential loss of $18,000 in one single month. And if you zoom out and look at the whole year, this isn't just a little leak anymore. It's a flood. We're talking about over $200,000 in potential business, just gone. That is the massive six-figure problem hiding in plain sight.
So, how on earth do you plug a leak that big? Well, it's not about hiring a bunch of new people or getting some complicated, super expensive phone system. The fix is actually way simpler, and it's all about solving that one core issue.
This is the whole game changer right here. An AI receptionist makes sure that no customer ever has the chance to fall off that voicemail cliff. Every single call gets an answer, 24/7. That simple action immediately stops the bleeding. It keeps that 40% from hanging up and calling your competition down the street.
I mean, the difference is just night and day. The old way is totally passive. You're just hoping customers wait for you. And we know they won't. It just leads to frustration and lost leads. The new way is proactive. Every caller gets engaged, and if for some reason a call gets dropped, the system automatically follows up to pull that opportunity back in.
Okay, so now we can stop talking about just plugging a leak. Now we get to talk about actually generating a positive return, actively making money from the business you were losing before.
So what happens when you start catching these calls? Let's be really conservative and say you only recover 25% of those 72 lost opportunities. That's still 18 jobs you get back every month. At $250 a job, you just added $4,500 to your monthly revenue. That is pure profit, literally created out of thin air from calls you were completely missing.
So you're basically transforming that $18,000 hole in your revenue into a $4,500 gain. You're not just stopping the leak, you're actually scooping up what was spilled and putting it back in the bank, and that new revenue pays for the system many times over.
And you know, maybe the best part of all this isn't another employee you have to worry about. There's no hiring process, no training, no sick days, no burnout. It is just a system that works around the clock perfectly to make sure every single call is answered and every opportunity is captured. So what we've really figured out here is the true bottleneck for most shops. The problem isn't that you're not getting enough calls or that your marketing isn't working. It's the failure to simply capture the leads you already getting. Fixing this isn't about spending more money. It's about being way smarter.
So when you look at the simple math we just went through, the logic is just undeniable. The real question isn't, I wonder if this works. The real question is, why would I ever knowingly leave thousands and thousands of dollars on the table every single month?
And that's really the bottom line, isn't it? This isn't about taking some big gamble on a new idea. It's just basic arithmetic. The numbers don't lie. And when the math is this clearly in your favor, the single biggest risk you can possibly take is to just do nothing at all.